Hello there, we're back, and joining us are the students of the Master in Finance and Accounting program who would like to share their experience a little bit about their studies here.
My name is Charles, I'm Belgian, and I'm a first-year master student in finance at Kozminski University.
Hey guys, my name is Michael. I'm from France, and I'm as well a first-year student of this Master in Finance at Kozminski University.
So tell us, why did you exactly choose the Finance and Accounting program, and what caught your eye?
Well, I joined Kozminski University this year. I finished a bachelor in economics in Belgium and in the Netherlands. When looking for a master program in finance, was expecting a master of 2 years with a broad knowledge into our finance. But I was also looking for an international university with a very good recognition on the international level. And for that reasons, I choose Kozminski University.
In my case, I joined Kozminski University as a double degree student in the Bachelor in Management. I was coming from a French business school, the so-called Grand École that one of the professors mentioned earlier. And when I actually just finished my Bachelor, I decided to stay at Kozminski University for the Master in Finance because I wanted to change path. And also with the very good ranking, the very good employability of this program, I decided to stay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you mentioned that because of the international aspects of the university and the program, like you're from Belgium, you're from France. What would you say is the internationalization of the program itself? How many international students are joining the courses?
Well, if you look at our students in our classes, I would say that we are 90% outside Poland. So it gives very, very interesting relationships with different people from different backgrounds, different nationalities.
So mostly focus, I would say, quite a lot of European students. So from France, I have some other colleagues from France with me, Belgium, Portugal, Italy from full-time studying, and as well as the exchange program. We have also quite a few students from Asia, some Chinese students, some Malaysian students, some Indian students, definitely over here. So overall it's really international and really globalized. So it creates this kind of really good atmosphere where, we just have to learn and be friends with each other and with some people that's kind of new.
Okay.
If I may jump in, we also have a lot of Erasmus students coming from Italy, coming from France, Germany as well. So it's also very nice to meet those students with different backgrounds and coming to Kozminski University for a period of 6 months or even 1 year.
So basically, you would say that students from the program come from worldwide, like from all around the world?
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay. If it goes for activities at the university and at the program itself, would you say that there are any particular activities that you would recommend for other students?
I would say that we participated in a very interesting activity hosted by the CFA Institute, which was the CFA Institute's Research Challenge, which is a global competition for students representing the university, competing first on the national level and then on the European final to finally secure spots in the global final. So this challenge is open for all the finance students that want to participate in it. So I participated with my colleague Michael and two other students, and I have to say it was a great experience. Besides that, of course, there are other opportunities, business games that are organized.
Yeah. So, moreover, for coming back for the CFA Research Challenge, I would definitely encourage every single student to take part, or at least try to take part in it. So every year, I believe Kozminski University can send 2 teams to the Polish level, and this is due to the very good results that Kozminski University can actually achieve every year. So this year, we still reached the Polish final and reached top 3 in Poland. Obviously, it's really hard, but for people who actually wants to learn, wants to work on something which is very practical, because here we're evaluating a public company for 2-3 months, is very intense, but definitely you learn a lot, you will have amazing experience, and it will also open a lot of doors on the job market. obviously. Moreover, I would say Kozminski provides probably the business club, business hub here, and a lot of different associations. And the professors are great, so they will always be here to help you to participate in extracurricular stuff.
But something that people that are interested in the program or studying here at Kozminski University would like to ask, how are the classes like? What is the atmosphere there? What do the professors and lecturers focus on?
I would say the classes are quite small. So Kozminski is mostly focused on very close class, about 25, 30, 35 people maximum. So which is great, creates this kind of debates, discussions with professors where we have questions. So it's not really a closed class. You know, when you enter an amphitheater, you just wait there, listen to the classes for 2-3 hours, and go home, do some homework, and hope that you will pass the exam. But definitely a lot of case studies, a lot of student teamwork, and a lot of debates, which is great. So obviously you are learning everything which is promised in the program, but you can go much deeper and much further if you feel that you want to.
So from what you say, you have the CFA research channel, which you gain practical skills. The classes, so in general, you would say the finance and accounting program is very practical.
Yes, and also for that reason, I joined Kozminski University. Kozminski University is focusing on practical experience, meaning that, as my colleague just mentioned, we don't only have classes that we need to attend and listen to the teacher. No, we participate actively. We work on case studies, and this because practical experience is very important when it comes to a master program, because we need to be prepared to answer those kind of cases when we start working in a company.
Do you also get to meet, because the Master in Finance and Accounting program has 3 strategic partners, KPMG, Accenture, and Citibank Europe. Let's see. And the question is, do you get to meet the partners as well?
I believe we've met them already a couple of times. So those companies are coming in Kozminski quite often. So most of the time for some conferences, for some workshops where they are obviously here to teach you something, to present their companies, and also to...
Do you also have classes with them?
We do have class with Citibank, for example, for the AML track. So you will have an introduction of AML during the first semester. So obviously, if you are interested into the AML track and pick that specialization, I believe maybe 75-80% of the classes are actually taught by professionals from Citibank. So this is the practical parts, let's say, of the master. In my case, I would go for the specialization, the corporate finance CFA track. I'm mostly targeting into M&A industry, investment banking industry, and again here what we learn, and if you want support and actually gain knowledge in this industry, it's extremely practical, which means that there is definitely a way if you work hard enough. Obviously it's very competitive, but if you work hard enough and you want to get a job and employment here in Poland into very competitive industry, is still possible because Kozminski is still recognized.
From what you stated previously, during your bachelor's you've also went for a double degree program. As you know, because the Master in Finance and Accounting program has currently 3 double degree programs with ESCA School of Management, Schema Business School, or the University of Porto. And what would you say to our candidates? What are the benefits of such a program?
Well, I'm from France. I am from the French business school. I am from the so-called Grande École in the French accent, obviously. I would say Schema and ESCA are definitely very good university, well recognized in France. So obviously it will be competitive, and we want to send the program wants to send the best students over there to get a double degree over there, to have also even more employability and more things to show on the resume and gain more knowledge. But definitely those 2 universities are well recognized and very good. I am less familiar with Porto though, but from what I understand, it's also a very good university in Portugal, but I will have to make
Well, if I may jump in, besides those double degrees, we have a lot of connections with Kozminski University and other universities in Europe, but also outside Europe, meaning that we have the chance to participate in an Erasmus program with, for example, German universities, with the well-known University of Frankfurt, but also Italian universities, and I think 100, we can count 200
Actually,
different
I believe it's two,
universities,
right?
which
Yes,
is very
200.
so. If you don't consider doing a double degree because of the destination or because you were not selected for this double degree, you have the chance to go to other universities and to discover different countries and have a very good international experience.
Very nice. As international students in Warsaw, how would you say studying in Warsaw is? How is Warsaw for international students?
It's great.
Mhm.
I mean, if I want to develop more, Warsaw is definitely a growing city. So it's developing a lot. To be honest, when I arrived here was three years ago already.
Mhm.
I wasn't really expecting to see a developed country with so much skyscrapers, so many places to go out, so many international people.
Mhm.
Because also Warsaw is becoming more and more international. So when you go just for a drink in the evening in a bar, you can literally find half of the people,
Mhm.
60% of the people, they're internationals. So it is great. The life here is great. So very clean, very international, provides a lot of opportunities. So overall, extremely friendly.
Okay, if you would have one thing, right, that you would say to a person that is considering Kozminski University or the Master in Finance and Accounting program, what would you say?
In one word,
One sentence.
in one
Or
sentence.
Couple of sentences.
It's hard to summarize Kozminski University in one sentence. I would say that if you would be afraid of some details, you're not sure if considering Poland is a good choice or not, I would say trust the students, trust the rankings, because that reflects the quality of Kozminski University.
And also on my side, I would just put the attention on the support you could get at Kozminski University with the professors, the careers office, and the overall network that you can get in Kozminski University with all the practical parts. So if you are scared or if you have doubts about employability or your future career, do not, because you will have all the support that you need here to actually find your path.
Okay. So thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank
today.
you.
If you have any questions for our students, please leave them in the comments below. We would also like to answer them in a later time. So thank you very much for joining our webinar again, and we hope that you will contact us soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.